Hello dears! So let's get cozy today and paint together. It is my first recording of voiceover for quite a while, so I'm sorry for being clumsy with my thoughts and maybe occasional deteriorating. So bear with me and let's begin. This is my first paint with me video for quite a while, so I'm very self-conscious if I'm doing it right and if you like it. Let me know about it please in the comments, as I quite enjoyed the process itself and the process of filming and editing, and I would love to do more drawing videos, but if I can, I would be happily catering to your needs and to your wishes. So if you have any ideas and inputs, you're very much welcome. I just checked that my last process video was filmed 2 years ago, and in the voiceover in that video I talked about me deleting my Instagram. This is funny because today my idea is to give you an update of what's going on with me, my art, my life and my social media practices and my plans for the upcoming end of the year and maybe most probably for the beginning of the next year as well. So here I am, it is autumn, the summer just ended and it was very intense time, sometimes painful and very often beautiful at the same time. I didn't burn out, but I got really tired. There will be vlogs about this summer on my channel, so you will see why I really need some time to rest now, or at least go at a slower pace and be gentle with myself. I guess that maybe this video would be a podcasty type of video, so you can grab a drink and chill or do your stuff that you need to do and let me accompany you, and you can take a look at the painting stages from time to time. To me, this summer was about 2 dreams that actually came true. And one of the dreams was meeting Fran Menezes, aka Fran Nerd, who was the main role model for me when I decided that I really want to start YouTube. She and her friend Edu are doing annual comic book workshops in Sevilla for quite some years already. I think they said it was their 7th or something. And I really wanted to come, but it was always so far away and so out of budget, and now Seville is just 1 hour flight from me, from here in Barcelona, and I live in EU permanently now, so it was like the chance that I really couldn't miss. So I went to this workshop, and I also had the chance to meet Fran prior to the workshop while we were in Barcelona. Some things are just important, and I will try to explain myself in a way that hopefully won't be cringy. So to my knowledge, when I was watching YouTube, I don't know how many years ago, Fran was the first artist and YouTuber who allowed herself to actually be very natural, authentic and unpolished in her videos, as far as I know at least. She felt very real, and she was the one who started the whole thing, I think, with very casual podcast type of updates, audios for Patreon supporters, and I know that many artists do it now, and I think she was one of the first people who kind of came up with the idea. And she was vulnerable, she was open, but also very caring about the things that she brought online. And she always shared what are her uncertainties, and it felt very appealing because we are not perfect people and we all have our own struggles. And also, which was really important, she was also doing her YouTube channel in language that was not native to her. And she had an accent and she was open about that, and she was okay with that, seemingly. Of course, maybe she cringed. I do cringe about my accent sometimes as well, but yeah, it's not that I can do anything about it, it just is. And she shared her process of learning art also as a person who doesn't really have a formal art education. And she was a freelancer, which was also very helpful to me because I was a freelancer for 10 years. Thanks to her YouTube channel and thanks to her Patreon, I actually met quite a few people. And with some of these people, we are still friends. Isn't it amazing? Also, a long time ago, me and a few other Patreon members helped Fran to establish her Discord server, and I was an admin for some time. Discord is not very intuitive program, so if a person never really used it, it might be confusing in the beginning. So that's how we kind of like, prior meeting in real life, that's how we kind of met online more personally. So this workshop was much more than just meeting my YouTube crush in real life. It was about learning from a person who walked a long way and who is ready to share. And it was also really surreal to see a person like in 3D in a real life after watching videos for so many years. And I'm very lucky with meeting people in real life after I knew them for many years online. And this meeting was not really exception. So Fran was really this amazing person that I was thinking she is. And it's really cool that the workshop itself was so useful. So it was not just like paying money to meet a person you really want to meet. The knowledge that we get on the workshop was absolutely amazing. I really want to do my own zines and comics, but I never created any comic with knowing of what I'm doing. And Edo was there as an important part, as a person who writes and a person who edits a lot and the person who knows how to read plays. So he taught us how to start actually working with comic form, not with pictures, because I did this mistake, of course, starting with pictures. And because I write as well, as you may know, so learning from two of them how to combine written and visual forms was really priceless. I also met a lot of members of the European art community. A couple of people were even from Barcelona, so I really hope to meet them soon and maybe to meet other people at conventions or art events all over the Europe in the future, because I really feel the need to find my people here in Catalonia, in Spain, and in the European Union in general. And the workshops like that are the greatest opportunity, as people already did make a choice, same that you made. So you kind of like at least share some of the values with these people. The second dream that came true this summer was my trip up to the north, far above the polar circle line. It was a source of endless jokes for me and my friends here in Spain, who are teasing me for moving to such a place with such a harsh and very hot climate. Don't get me wrong, we're celebrating our first anniversary here in Spain, and I'm falling in love with the land and particularly with Catalonia more and more every day, and there is so much to explore. But Augusts that bring the temperature above 40 are just like out of my league. It was very, very hard in Turkey as well, and luckily our place where we are, Costa Daurada, is a bit chillier than the Marmaris region of Turkey, but still is too hot for me. So I was really happy that I could escape at least for some time from this hot weather. So for August I planned north, and to the north I went. I was invited to join a group of close friends who happened to be quite experienced travelers, so I was given all the advice about the gear, and the route was built by more experienced people, so everything was thought through and it was an incredible experience. And I hope to edit a video about it, this trip, as tricky as it can get in the current reality, because you see, I traveled to the north of Russia, and as much as I would love to share it all with you, face like real complications with the choice of words and narrative. The main dream was to witness the Arctic Ocean, and we saw it. We saw precisely the part of Arctic Ocean that is called the Barents Sea, and I swam in it, of course, which was excruciatingly cold, but I was quite well prepared after my year of swimming in winter in Mediterranean, and also thanks to ice bath workshop that I attended a year ago. And my soul was just like wrapped in mosses, berry shrubs, mushrooms, and the beauty of the north. And I wish I could just enjoy the nature and the polar day and berries and everything. But also, being it a Russian North brought a lot of very complex reading, educational one, historical one that we did on the road on the history of 20th century. It was really hard pill to swallow, but it made our journey very complex and very three-dimensional, and I'm very thankful for that. And I promise you for sure that somehow I will labor a text about this on my Substack. But it definitely gonna take some time, where I need some time to grapple with words and with like what I really want to convey with these words. And yeah, words have power, right? So these were the two dreams. They are from like absolutely different worlds, from absolutely different realities, but they happen in one summer with me, and I'm so grateful for that I could have both of these experiences. And I would love now to talk a little bit about the upcoming plans and enough about dreams, even if they were coming true. As I said, we are celebrating our first anniversary here in Catalonia, and it seems that our roots will start growing here for the time being. Let's cross fingers for that. I am not ready for any big moves in the upcoming future. No change of lands, no change of life. Please no, let me just like stay at one place for longer. Unfortunately, there will be kind of like a small-ish move because we finally signed the rent, long-term rent for the apartment, which is extremely hard now in Europe to find an apartment for a decent amount of money and in a more or less good condition and for a long time. We will have to do a small move during the autumn, finally to a place which will be, I hope, our home for at least, let's say, 5 years. I don't know. After what happened over the last 4 years, I'm done with any like long-term plans. But anyways, my partner's brother just moved to Barcelona to study in university, and we also have a family of my partner's aunt in Valencia. So it seems that we are kind of not only a nuclear family of us two, our child and a dog, but we also have other family members here, and we kind of have an extended family here. As much as we love joking with our friends that we are extended family of each other because we moved together, but then anyways, like knowing that there is like a family member with whom you have real connection, it means something. I didn't know that it means something, but it does, it really does. We also started to have friends here, and we have our friends with whom we moved here, and we are very much eager to explore and contribute to the local community and to meet people and to do maybe like community work and social work maybe. I'm learning Spanish little by little, and I wanted to start learning Catalan this year, but it seems that I blew up my queue in the class from the Ayuntament, from the municipality. So maybe I will have to skip a year and just like really get deep with Spanish, so I will be able to really talk Spanish, so next year I can start learning Catalan. I recently registered my business here, so no doubt there will be videos of me crying text tears, but I also will have a chance to earn money legally here, which is amazing because for the time being I don't really earn much, and I didn't really have a ways to kind of reach to this money because I didn't have bank account, and now I have one, which is like my business bank account, and I can accept money from the clients and I can do invoicing and all this stuff, and it's very exciting, but it's also very scary. As an artist, I'm notoriously bad with this, but anyways, there will be video about that at some point for sure, because oh boy, yeah, money. I really want to earn decent amount of money just to help support my family. It brings me to my next plan, because I'm kind of back to being a photographer, because I was photographer for like 20 years or something, 15 maybe, and then I quit because I got tired and bored. But in the end of our Turkish times, I was kind of excited again, and I did a whole project on the portraits of the people that we were friends with in Turkey, and I kind of finally got friendly with my new camera, which is not that new anymore, but it was really hard for me to make the transition from Canon because I was a Canon gal for many years, and then before immigration I kind of switched from Canon to Sony, to be honest, merely because of weight issues. So I finally kind of at peace with the Sony, and so altogether I'm now providing a bouquet of services, and my most client-oriented ones are lettering and calligraphy and photography. And my own art becomes my art practice and my personal project, my own drawings. And my YouTube videos and the sketch club and the writing club and the newsletter are more of a community-driven passions, which I hope will be somehow supported by Buy Me a Coffee options. And yeah, all in all, it seems that I am kind of like covered from all the sides with the stuff that I really want to do. And which brings me to another kind of role that I'm taking. And this role is a blogger, because I'm learning how to blog about all of that. So you will at least know what I'm doing, because I realize that I don't really talk enough about what I do. I just do. And sometimes I really not just only blog about some stuff. I really need to learn how to brag about some stuff, because I do sometimes really nice things and I am shy to talk about it in this such an exalted way of like, look, I'm awesome. So over the years it was really hard for me to call myself a blogger, which I did anyways, because I was blogging like since Life Journal times many years ago. But somehow it made me cringe. I couldn't call myself a blogger. But I think I'm now on kind of acceptance quest, because this blogging is a way for me to tell the story of what I do. And I really need it, right? So if I stop being cringy about it, I will have just more tools to talk about my art and what I do and what's important to me, and how you can be a part of it, how you can interact with me and what I do, and we can maybe collaborate, or there can be some interesting projects or inspirational ideas and everything. And as always, my biggest struggle of all time was finding right pace for all of that, which will be regular and consistent. And this is actually the task now. I really need to be regular with what I do, and I hope that acceptance of blogging will help me with that. I will definitely keep on being slow, that is for sure. I cannot keep up with the hustle culture, and I don't want to. And I would love to reach out to like-minded people and to share the knowledge that I have and the insights and get support and give support. I mean, that's the plan at least. So if you listened that far, I'm forever grateful for you, to you. If you listened that far, I'm forever thankful. And let me tell you where you can find me, except here, which is you are still listening. So obviously here on YouTube. Then I also have an email newsletter, currently on Substack, where I share longer written form of content. And my personal stuff and my artworks can be found on my website, which was recently reworked. I still need to tackle a couple of pages, but still is pretty much as is. And I also host Sketch Club and Writing Club on my Discord server. I also have a Telegram channel, my only social outlet where I write in Russian, and it appears that quite a lot of people actually use the app outside of Russia, which makes me very happy, because I loathe WhatsApp, to be honest. And Telegram has pretty nice translation buttons, so if you kind of like fancy reading my very short notes, you can also subscribe to my channel on Telegram. I'm still kind of like off and on from Instagram, and it is still a valuable tool to connect with people. I just cannot stand that I get soaked into endless stream of reels that make me feel so drugged in the end. But I think of publishing occasional information there as well, so if you are able to survive the Instagram world and you are okay with using the app, you're very much welcome to keep in touch there. I won't be doing most probably reels anyways, but I will be doing some stories occasionally, and I will be doing some posts. I know it won't bring me anywhere because to expand on Instagram you need to be very, very up to date, and I'm far from that, and I am not playing this game, but occasionally I will be publishing stuff there. I will leave all the links in the description, and so let me wrap up here, and I hope that you will see more of me and I will see more of you. Let's slow down somehow together, and I hope that you liked my magical flying frog priest. And let me know what you think about what I told you. So see you!